works. All right, so I'm hopefully about to make fear my homeboy. Michael Lau from Accor Hotels. I was part of the launch team for restaurant revenue management 8 years ago, so I know a little bit about this topic. So I want to talk to you how are we going to drive the revenue management culture past rooms. You know, we have examples of Michael Jordan's successes. I'm going to be using example of Michael Jordan's successes to sort of, get my point across. We're going to be talking to the property specifically, because if the property is successful, everyone else will be. You can probably ask Ashford. I know she just spoke. I think if we're all making money at the property level, the corporate level is happy and the ownerships are happy as well. So I'm going to focus on restaurant revenue management because it's going to be the #2 revenue stream for most properties. So Julie, I guess you can hit it. So the Chicago Bulls had 6 NBA championships in 8 years. Michael Jordan's vision was to be that every event had to be better than the last. Goals don't lead to successes, high standards do. He practiced harder physically and mentally so that he was prepared for the challenges that he faced on and off the court. You want to have rituals that support your high standards. If one of those standards is that you want to have a successful and productive meeting, a ritual may be to meet with team members before the actual meeting and discuss topics that will drive the right conversations. So the Chicago Bulls had specialists, and the sum was greater than all the parts. 5 Michael Jordans won't win you the championship. It might, but most likely it won't. When we implement restaurant revenue management, we worked with F&B leaders and selected F&B team members who had the aptitude to influence the program. No brain, no gain. Get the buy-in of your vision. Get your vision from the top. Share your visions with your general managers. Identify key leaders that are supportive of revenue management. Put teams together with complementary skills. No brain, no gain. Michael Jordan was drafted to the Bulls in '84. After a tremendous season in '86, he went back to school to finish his degree. For restaurant revenue management to be successful, everyone has to have the same foundation of knowledge. So both photos at the Lau household shows 100% table occupancy, but the one on the left shows 50% seat occupancy, and the one on the right shows 100% seat occupancy. That relationship between seat and table occupancy shows the efficiency of your outlets. So this is a heat map of Michael Jordan based on completed shots. How this data is collected and will correlate to how useful this data is in making decisions. So data, garbage in, garbage out. If we had bad data in our POS, our reporting will be off and we will be making inaccurate decisions. So we want to make sure that we have the strong F&B operating standards in place. So reports, we want to make sure that they're user-friendly. We want to be able to identify opportunities from them. We want to make them relatively easy to maintain. No one wants to take an hour to generate a report. Simple reporting, such as F&B Star, POS data extracts. You can use a data partner, such as Avero, to pull your data from. This is an example of F&B Star, where this is beverage sales and in-room dining, and we're underperforming versus the comp set. So you want to bring this information to your meetings to discuss the opportunity with the restaurant revenue management team to develop strategies around these numbers. Claude, this one's for you. So you want to, no tools, no problem, get a pen and paper and observe party sizes coming to your outlets to understand the demand. If your table configuration is designed to meet, is your table configuration designed to meet the demand? Do you have enough 2 tops or 4 tops? It wasn't until Phil Jackson, who came along in '89, did the Bulls start winning a championship. It went from Michael Jordan and his entourage in the '80s to Michael Jordan applying leadership and valuing contributions from his teammates. He went to practice early to work with his teammates one-on-one. So think about how to best leverage your ideas from your colleagues. Sometimes colleagues get intimidated by senior management presence, but some colleagues enjoy having senior management around. Test and implement what works best for your property. So this is the triangle offense, which was made famous by the Bulls. Essentially, the setup allows point guard number 2 to have good passing options and opens up the left side of the court. Not all strategies that you deploy will be successful in restaurant revenue management. But if you take time, measure your strategies, the better you'll know your business. So like in rooms, identify busy, non-busy times in hour parts. Develop action plans to drive incremental revenue, but most importantly, have a measurement of success. This measurement has to be in dollars. I can't tell you how many times we had initiatives without a measurement of success. So Michael Jordan redefined sports marketing. He shaped the images that he wanted to be perceived by the public. He partnered up with Coca-Cola, Gatorade, Wheaties, Hanes, and of course, Nike Air Jordans. So you want to think about how is your restaurant being perceived online. Just Google your restaurant. The most impactful reviews sites will come up first. It's not going to be TripAdvisor. You have OpenTable, you have Yelp, Google. There's a lot of other channels out there. In this day and age, revenue and marketing are attached to the hip. So make sure you invite your e-commerce team into your meetings. The Nike Air Jordan 1s were banned by the NBA for not making uniform code. And anyone wearing these shoes were fined $5,000 for wearing them on court. Nike took the risk to pay these fines. Air Jordan now makes Michael Jordan $100 million a year, and as well Nike $3.7 billion a year. At one of our hotels, we partnered up with an owner. We spent $1 million on renovating an unused space, and this was 8 years ago. And now it grosses us $10 million every single year. So get the buy-in from all stakeholders and measure your risk with your reward. So in summary, you want to be like Mike. Vision has to be compelling. People, you want teams with complementary skill sets. Education, a solid foundation. Data, garbage in, garbage out. Reports, identify opportunities. Meeting strategies, make sure you have that measurement of success. It has to be in dollars. Take risks and make money. Thank you.